Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new game here on EXPGamers. We're playing Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, which from now on we're just going to call Bloodstained because it's a lot easier to say it that way.
But just looking at that image and the font and everything, are they the creators? Or
Yes.
Otherwise they should have got sued.
No. Basically what happened was the creator of Symphony of the Night wanted to make another 2D Castlevania game. The people who own Castlevania said, no, you can't make a 2D side-scrolling Castlevania game. So he went to Kickstarter, and this is one of the most successful Kickstarter campaigns of all time. It did really, really well. And we are playing the PS4 version, not the Switch version, because the Switch version is, as I've been told, is really, really bad. Like it glitches and freezes and causes all kinds of issues and problems. So. Now, I did notice, though, in the PS4 version, there is some times where there's a lot of enemies and you're attacking a lot of enemies and stuff, it'll freeze for a little bit, but it always unfreezes and goes back to normal.
We won't get stuck there.
Right.
So this is pretty much, they made a Castlevania game without the Castlevania brand.
Right, exactly. That's what this is. This is the exact same people who made Castlevania, and it's going to scream Castlevania. And it's very similar to Symphony of the Night, and also, which is really weird, it's also very similar to another Castlevania game we did on our channel, Aria of Sorrow.
Oh,
it's almost like a blend of those two games combined.
That's a good combination.
Yeah, because this has no sub-weapons, but as you kill enemies, you gain like abilities and stuff that you can equip, and then you can do stuff like that. So it's got like the whole kill each enemy to get their soul type of thing going on. But yeah, I think this will be a lot of fun. We're just doing this on the side because we're playing two really long games right now, and this is a short little game in between to switch it up a little bit.
Okay. Nice. It's been a while since we did.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We really hope you enjoy, and as always, all of our videos are brought to you by
Atlantis Productions.
Hey everyone, welcome to Bloodstained. Booting up the game here. One thing I didn't mention in the introduction is we're playing as a female protagonist.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice. Like that one that fucking Munson got a fucking tattoo of from that mediocre game.
I forgot he got a tattoo.
Can't remember what game that was
Which
called.
one it was, yeah. It was on
something for DS or it was
Game Boy Advance or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I just want to make sure
everything is where it needs to be.
Gotta turn the brightness up by 1.
You know what else you forget right now?
Timer. Yeah.
We'll have to watch it on that.
Yeah. Just not with it today.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, everything's looking good. I think it automatically has subtitles, so I don't have to.
Well, yeah, I didn't see an option for it.
Yeah.
So. Look at all that fucking new data.
We can go ahead and change our name, but it doesn't change the name in the game. So I'm just gonna leave it as Miriam because that's her name and that's what, you know. Yeah. And we only have normal, so we're gonna do normal.
We're gonna do some normal. Okay.
And away we go. Once it loads.
Once it loads.
We'll mostly be using, there's all kinds of different weapons you can use in the game. They give you 2 right off the bat. It's fairly early in. I don't really use guns except for one boss in particular that's really useful to have guns for.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the lives of men. No longer would spirit out to be recognized. No one welcomed change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Lucky eruption plunged all of Europe into ashen darkness, the horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. His message. The outbreak, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandoned by their wealthy patrons, erudite arts. The alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted the crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binder, and in doing so, threw the gates of the world open to the demon. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, steep price of our as for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Chivo, the boy for whom by some miracle light did not grow fatal. The girl was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed, and occurred too soon for God's tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeetu is the architect of this new Bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
There's a good bit of story here in the beginning, but afterwards, when we start exploring the castle, we'll be able to talk through most of this.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Gino's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. You need to focus on the task ahead. Jubal is responsible for the summoning, and I have to stop him. I gave him my word,
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
but I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane, but by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there, packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
This is just teaching us how to put on different equipment. They give us kung fu shoes and knife.
Okay, the kung
They
fu
both have the
shoes,
exact same attack. So I'm more accustomed to using an actual bladed weapon.
Oh
than-
yeah, and kicking them with kung fu shoes.
You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
So we just learned a triangle attack
Mm-hmm.
that costs MP, pretty standard for Castlevania games. Mounts a bouncing ball of water at enemies.
Hell yes.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Some gold there.
Great name for a ship. Yeah, this looks pretty good already. I like the style of it and stuff.
Yeah. I know there's some secret areas. A little too early for that, I suppose. And of course, we got a potion. Of course, we'll have to backtrack sometimes if you want like map
This
completion and
device
stuff.
responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Do you need map
So,
completion? Are
Um,
there different endings? Or?
there are 2 different endings, but they don't require map completion.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, that's good.
So this here was just showing you that there are certain doors that can only be used by magic. You have your triangle button, which is a magic spell, but also on your right stick, at least for the PS4 version, you do this kind of like wavy hand motion thing. You can point it wherever you want to point it. You just point it at the door and it automatically opens for you. That's just showing you a tutorial. There are doors like that.
Blah,
We got a country dress.
Jesus Christ.
So here's the map so far that we've completed. They do this weird thing where once we get a little bigger, see how there's this pointer here, this I don't know what you would call it, like it looks like a directional pad,
Yeah.
like a little cross.
Yes. Yes.
If you press circle, you would think you're backing out of the map. Instead, it puts a little marker there to remind you to come back to a certain location. You can put as many of them as you want.
That's
So, like, there's a
nice.
room here that
There's
we
a
missed.
little
We can
thing right there,
just
yeah.
put a little marker there and be like, "Hey, come back to that." You
That's
know?
good.
Yeah. So that's a little neat feature that game has.
Good.
Just about ready to end the episode. Just wanted to get a little further.
This
And of course,
reminds me,
whenever you... What's that?
I keep forgetting to buy the fucking collections. This made me think of it.
Oh, the Castlevania
Yeah.
collection. Yeah.
I really need to do that.
Oh!
Oh, gee.
Iron in a rusted ring.
What more could you want?
So obviously, right now we can get up here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to mark it because on the map it's clearly
Oh, yeah.
not filled in. So you'll find all kinds of knowledge whenever you go through. It just teaches you about certain things. This is just showing you the attributes in the game.
Your,
Which we'll
your,
get into.
your standard,
Yeah, pretty standard stuff.
stuff.
I think there's a save point here. Yep,
Yep, there
there's our
is.
save point. We just sit down on the bench and
Just sit
Where
down
is
on the
it?
bench. Fan fucking.
we have
tastic.
1% map completion,
Awesome.
which is awesome. All right, guys. Next time on Bloodstained, we're going to continue on.
Okay.